Hello, my name is Lauren and welcome to the Theoretical YouTube channel. You know, the Disney Corporation has literally touched millions of lives during its existence, and by far its most famous attraction is the Disney Princess franchise. Either praised or berated as role models, it's impossible to deny that Disney has created some of the most iconic female figures in entertainment history. I could probably do a whole video on how this franchise has affected the children's demographic over a century of influence. But today we're going to talk about something much more trivial. How many of the Disney princesses can actually read? Okay, for this analysis, we're going to base our decision off of these three rules. They must be one of the official 11 Disney princesses. This excludes both Anna and Elsa from Frozen, as well as Moana, since she hasn't been coronated yet. Number 2, literacy likelihood will be assumed based off of societal customs of the time period. Unless, number 3, they show signs of reading ability. Let's get started. Snow White. Age, 14, location, Germany, time period, 1400s? Upon consideration, I personally have decided that Snow White cannot read. And why would she? I mean, she's a young girl in medieval Europe who was neglected by her stepmother and doesn't appear to be very intelligent or self-sufficient, despite how hard the 21st century tries. Cinderella, age 19, location France, time period, the 1870s. This one's pretty hard. While we don't actually see her reading, we do know that she owns at least one book. However, there don't seem to be any words in it. The time frame is iffy too. At this point, some women could read, but probably most weren't proficient. For our purposes though, I'll be optimistic and say that Cinderella can read. Aurora, age 16, location England, time frame 1300s. No. I'll buy that fairies can read, but Aurora barely even talks. With no books, no signs, and little historical indication, I think we can safely cross Sleeping Beauty off the list. Ariel, age 16, location Denmark, time frame 1700s. Nope. First of all, why is this book underwater? There is no way Ariel taught herself to read literally under the sea from this picture book. I absolutely draw the line here. I refuse to listen to this Disney logic. Belle, age 17, location France, time the 1750s. I can't argue with this one. I mean, she taught someone how to read. Of course she can. Yeah, it's case closed. Jasmine, age 16, location the Arabian Peninsula, time frame 1700 CE, according to some sources possibly a dystopian future, but that's another day. I don't think she can read. We never see her read, it's never implied that she can, and I don't think most men could read back then, let alone a woman. Pocahontas, age 18, location Jamestown, Virginia, in the year 1607. For this one, I'm going off her original movie and not the sequel, which I haven't seen, so makes sense. So I'm basically going to say this is pretty easy to chalk up to a no. Mulan, age 16, location China, time frame in the Han Dynasty. Short answer on this one, yes. While actual women probably wouldn't have been able to read or be taught literacy at this point in time, we see that Mulan is taking notes on her arm, and it's kinda hard not to be able to read when you can write. Tiana, age 19, location New Orleans, time frame the 1920s. In general, I would seriously doubt that a 19-year-old woman with Tiana's aspirations in the 20th century couldn't read. Rapunzel, age 18, location Germany, time frame 1800s. Yes, we know that she can read the same 3 books practically every day for 18 years, and that she spent a great deal of her birthday at this really cool library. Merida, age I couldn't find one, location Scotland, time frame 1100s. We know that her mother can read. But I think the proof really lies in an extra scene called Cutting Class, where we see Merida hunched over piles of books with a quill in her hand. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Overall, only about 6 of the 11 Disney princesses are probably literate. Maybe there is something to this whole bad role model claim. It is interesting to know, however, that as time goes on, the last 4 Disney princesses can read, while the others are less confident. Maybe Disney is trying to compensate for the past? Well, then again, Moana certainly can't read, so the future might not be so clear after all. And that's pretty much all for this video. As always, if you want to head over to the comment section below, leave a comment on whether you like this video, dislike this video, have an idea for a future video, maybe. That'd be greatly appreciated. While you're there, leave a like, hit that subscribe button. You could be our 8th subscriber. Pretty big honor right there. Anyway, see you later.